Siku ya leo ni kama mzigo kwa wazee wa Samburu, naitwa Council of Elders. Hawa wameitikia mwito. Sheria ya Kenya tulisema hatuwezi kupishana na sheria ya Kenya ama kuwaibisha rais wetu kwa ile kitu sheria ya Kenya imekataa. Baba wa taifa tukasema kweli kama sheria imekataa ukeketaji, wacha sisi Council of Elders ama wazee wa Samburu tuwe mstari wa mbele kuonyesha dunia mzima na hata Kenya ndio wengine wapate kutufuata. Kwa hivyo tumebariki vile umeona, umeshuhudia, tumebariki na hata Mungu atasikia.
At Kisima, Samburu County, on 5th March 2021. We, the Samburu elders, recognize that female genital mutilation and child marriage are a violation of women and girls' human rights, with negative physical and psychological consequences. We recognize and appreciate the government of Kenya for its support in the campaign to end female genital mutilation and child marriage. We recognize our role as community leaders and custodians of culture and our duty to guide and protect our community members. We appreciate the contribution and role of our women and girls when they are empowered and protected from harmful cultural practices. Therefore, we, the cultural elders from the Samburu community, hereby declare on this 5th day of March 2021, 1, we affirm our commitment to end female genital mutilation and child marriages in our community. 2, we affirm our commitment to work with the government of Kenya to eliminate female genital mutilation and child marriage in our community. 3, we commit to the protection of our women and girls from harmful cultural practices through creating awareness in our community and promoting education for the girl child. 4, we therefore lift the curse that has been bestowed on the uncircumcised girls. 5, and as traditional gatekeepers, we bless all girls who have not undergone and will not undergo female genital mutilation in the future.
When you instructed us with the Shebesh that the target of 2022 to have 0 cases of FGM is your plan. And we are trying to execute it, but Your Excellency, you know this cannot be done alone. First, let me thank the elders, because when they signed the declaration in the State House about 2 years ago, that was one of the new things that we, as an intervention, because fighting FGM requires several interventions. One of the interventions is where we brought in elders because they are the decision makers. And I'm happy to say the decision makers of West Pokot, of the Boronas, and the Samburu now have made that decision. We need to give them a clap. Your Excellency, with that, we join hands with the elected members of Samburu. And many times I called Mason, I called Resunda, and we sat together to understand this deep-rooted cultural practices and know how we are going to deal with it. Your Excellency, just before we brought this meeting or asked for appointment, then we brought all the elected members of parliament so that we could have a meeting of mind and agreement.
Leo tumekurecognize kama one of the elders. You've taken your time to witness the declaration to end FGM in Samburu. That is a very big recognition, and it is a positive step to assist us end FGM. And I want to say one thing, as already said by the president of SUSA. We are not saying that FGM will end in this thing as we speak, but this is a commitment from the top leadership, a commitment from the unspoken custodians of the, nasema elders. Hawa wazee ndio wanakuanga unspoken custodian of the constitution of the Samburu community. Once they have declared and blessed that we should end FGM, I think this is an additional commitment, because besides being illegal, today we have the support of the customary elders. So those doubting Thomases ambayo tuko hapa kusema maneno ya FGM, nataka niwaambie kitu moja. Ya kwanza, FGM ni illegal. Sheria yenyewe ni illegal. Tumepata backup ya wazee. Kama serikali ya county, Your Excellency, will supplement this commitment. We have programs that are running. Since 2013, we have guaranteed, particularly girls, every girl who scores 350, we give full scholarship. All the way. Supplemented by partners, particularly Equity and Cooperative Bank. We've also said in high school, every child that scores an A- or an A and qualifies for core courses, particularly things like engineering, medical, law, and all that, is guaranteed full scholarship from the county government. That can also come in handy as an alternative to FGM, so that all our girls that perform well in school are guaranteed school fees going beyond high school. We also have the Youth Enterprise Fund that now is a tune of 66 million, that also guarantees alternative to harmful practices. They can engage in enterprises, they can engage in businesses. So tunashukuru sana kwa sababu kuja hapa, na hiyo commitment from the top leadership of this country is an indication that we have full backup to end FGM.
Najua tu kuomba hiyo. Hii ni siku yetu
baba. Kutia sahihi ahadi ya kukomesha tohara za watoto wa kike na ndoa za mapema. Kwa makofi.
Leo wako na furaha na tuko na malilio kubwa, baba wa taifa.
Women joined by JB, we are privileged to be with you, madam. Thank you so much. For you to hear what we have as young men and women, to get a chance and have a talk as a youth. Lastly, sisi kama Samburu youth, tuko na changamoto mingi za kusema sita kigetos. Tunaomba to our president. Youth in this country, we are marginalized and we are not marginalized. The fact that we need to take
this jamii ya Samburu aje vile vile aweze kudhibitisha kwamba
sasa wale hata kila wakati tunafanya kazi kwa
Mheshimiwa Rais. Nikubalie sasa kwenye
niki Swahili niki soma leket tengera esran na mobono dismi tenebo oneme yo mbonoto.
Kwa heshima hiyo Mheshimiwa Rais, nikubalie sasa kutia sahihi yale ambayo
karibu kwa Samburu.
So I think a lot of ladies and many people around here are doing good work to empower girl child. So today it is and a lot of things happening. So Mr. President, today, this is my plea. Even if you know, because we who are going under FGM, we are getting affected. When I joined first school, also the non-practicing community need to know that there is FGM. We need transportation, we need food, we need shelters. So
vijana aswa.
Your Excellency, our President, I read the declaration in English. Female genital mutilation, FGM, and child marriage among the Samburu. The Samburu elders recognize that female genital mutilation and trying to end female genital mutilation and child marriage. Women and girls, when they are empowered and protected from harmful cultural practices. 5th day of March 2021. One, work with the government of Kenya to eliminate female genital mutilation and will not undergo. Your Excellency, allow me to read in Samburu. Kaira tata lutuka loko. Ikijo. Ikime nemeyieu aki toontomonok, ontoyie, oltung'anak pooki. Ikiyiolo ikijo orkasi aasita larikok lalmarei lenche. Nikirita sii iyiok ilmarei lang pooki. Teneshori nkitoo nemeitokini irpayiani laasabu. Ikindipata ing'olionto onkiama enkera kunini. Namba 2.
Sana na taadhima niweze kumwalika Mheshimiwa Rais.
This county, no more tolerance to FGM. And I think it's a good thing to young men and women to stand and support FGM. Despite of me not going under it, I say no room for FGM among our sisters. I think that's the conversation we need to have.